do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yes, the workout can always be on an other, and we'll just get started. I want you to just do some short squats. So just bend your knees, sit your hips back, get your weight back in your heels. When we get started, if you can't see me a little bit more full, just let me know how we're doing there. I'll try again. And I'm just getting this a little bit more set up here. They were doing work in this room, so I had to move things around. And here's these little short squats. In the short squats, start to bring your arms forward and sit your hips back all the way. Start to get a little bit deeper. Bring the biceps by the ears. Row, how's your upper body doing today? Everybody, oh, nice shirt depth. 3, 2, now hold your arms out and hips back. 1, take the right arm back and just bring it forward. Left arm back, bring it forward. There's a little bit of an opening. Shoulder, hip back. 3, 2, and 1 more. Good. Take your arms back behind you. Interlace your fingers, fold over your legs. Oh, my hamstrings are still feeling it. Bend the knees, come halfway down like you're a downhill skier. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, extend arms back. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, extend arms back. Arms forward one more time. Place the hands to the floor. Straighten the legs and fold over your legs. And just bend one knee, then the other. And then come to the center. Roll through your spine. We're going to do this quickly. Come back up. Hug your right knee into your chest. Open it out to the side. Bring it back in and step down. Left leg up. Open. In, down. We'll do that one more time. Basically, guys, if you're hanging around waiting for the class to start warming up. Up, open, in, and down. So, first exercise. We're going to need a light set of weights for sure at some point in here, if I recall. And then you can use a medium set right now, or a heavy set, or no weights at all. So pick up your 2 weight, or you can actually, I think I'll do that with 1 weight. You can actually do 1 weight or a kettlebell, holding your legs hips width apart, turn the toes out. All right, so we're going to hold the weights in between, or the weight down towards the floor. 12 reps of a squat, sumo squat. So it's not a plie and it's not a neutral hip, it's just a slight turn out, heels in, toes out. 3, 2, and we'll go back. 12. So the weight should ideally touch the floor. I'm not going to touch the floor because it makes a lot of noise. 3, try to get your legs parallel. 4, or your hips parallel. Yeah, thighs parallel. 5, keep your torso upright. 6, 7, 8, 4 more. 9, press down. 10, keep your torso upright. 2 more. 11, 1 more. And 12. Good. Now, you can use weights. I'm not going to use weights particularly in the first set for this, just so we can get the exact format of it. Right leg is going to step back for a lunge or a tap back. Stay low in your hip. Curtsy it. Stay low in your hip and then stand up, feet together. So once you get the leg back into a lunge, your hips are low the whole time. Try not to have them wobbling too much. So let's try it without weights, or if you're using weights, that's fine. You can hold 1 weight here is probably the easiest way. All right, so step back with your right leg. Lunge back, stay low. Tap left, tap back, and stand up as 1. Lunge left, stay low. Tap back, 2. So you stay in that squat. 3, lunge back, whoops, tap, tap, up. 4, lunge, tap, tap, up. 5, so I'm gonna actually, I start in a squat, take it to a lunge, come back. 6, squat, tap back, 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 up. 7, back, 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 up. 8, so we're crossing over the body. 8, tap, tap, up. 9, sit, back, back. 10, 2 more. Sit down, right leg, cross, back. Last time, left leg, back, and in and up. All right, go back to the same weight you had for your squats, or heavier. If you're using a single weight, one heavy, preferably. Feet are in the same position we had the squat. I'll turn to the side for a deadlift. So it's like a sumo deadlift. So the knees are gonna bend, the hips are gonna go back, we're gonna touch the floor and come back up, right? So it's kind of in between a squat and a deadlift here. Squat or deadlift and come all the way up 1. Here we go. 2. So not quite a squat, a little bit more hinge forward from the torso. 3, that's it, count. And 4, yeah, you can add upper body. Believe me, you're gonna get that soon. And 5. So the knees bend, but we're not really doing a squat. 6, I mean the knees bend in most of our deadlifts anyway. 7, but it feels like you're gonna go into a squat, but we're not. 8, last 4, 4, 3, 2 more, 1 more, and we're up. Okay, same weight, we're gonna stick with the squat now. Back to the sumo squat, feet are hips width apart, weight is heavy in the center, 1 or 2 weights is fine. 12 reps in 3, 2, go. 12. So without bending your torso now, drop your seat low. 2, 3, 4, 5, good run. 6, 7, press through the heels. 8, or I want you to feel this in the glutes. 9, chest up. 10, 2 more. 11, and 12. Good, come back to whatever weights you choose to use or none at all for the squat lunges. So obviously this set was all legs. All right, so feet are now neutral. Squat down, step back with your right leg in 3, 2, 1. Squat, step back, tap, back, in 1. Squat, step back, tap, back, 2. Good. Sit down, step back, 3, tap, tap, and up, 4. Here's 4. 1, back, back, in. 5, if you're going on your own pace, that's okay. Go side to side as many as you want. This is halfway through for me. 6, keep going. 7, 8, back, cross, back. 9, strong core, strong glutes. Last 3. Last 2. One more time. Cross. And up. Good. Back to the sumo deadlift. So the feet go back into the wider stance. The weight is heavy between your 2 sides or 2 weights in each hand, 1 weight in each hand. The toes turn out, there's a slight bend in the knees, hips go back, and the torso folds in 3, 2, wow, turn to the side, 1. So it's a little bit of that bend, and then the torso comes down. 2, so it's not fully a squat. 3, chest out, hips back. 4, here you go. 5, so the position of the hips is what changed. 6, 7, 8, give me 2 more, 4 more. 9, 10, and 2 more. 11, 1 more, is 12. Good, all right. we're gonna go to some upper body moves, so a heavy weight set of weights. First we're gonna do bent over rows. You can stand up and get a break. And then we're gonna do rear delts. And then we're gonna do the combination. One row, one rear fly. You can stand up in between to give your back a little bit of a break. Use a weight that you think you can do for both exercises when we get to the third part of the exercise. Or you can switch up weights right now. So a heavy weight for rows, big muscles. Bend your knees, hips go back. You can have your palms in any direction that works for you. All right, just make it, controlled movement. Hips back, chest forward, 3, 2, go for 12. 11, 10, no traps. 9, so shoulder blades stay down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, if you feel tension in the neck, drop your chin. 3, 2, and 1, stand up. Now, anytime you need to stand up in between reps for your back, feel free to do that. All right, changing weights if you'd like, rear delt flies. So, slightly smaller muscle group. So you might want to change up the weights. Welcome home, Cindy, by the way. 3, 2, bend over, 1, go for 12. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, one more, and up. Good. All right. Here comes the combination. If you're feeling tired, drop the weight, right? Not on your foot. Just go from 12 to 10 or 10 to 8, whatever it is. All right? Bend the knees. You can come up and down. I will cue it as coming up and down in between reps. Okay? 3, 2, 1. So it's a row and a fly. Stand up 1, row, and a fly. Stand up 2. You got it? You don't have to stand up. 3, and up. 4, again, tension in the neck, let the chin come down. 5, 6, 7, and 8. So by your saying that the Sound of Music only played one song the other day, 9, I remember a Thanksgiving a million years ago in New York. 10, where the radio station played one song the entire day. One song, and it wasn't Alice's Restaurant. It was, I remember it was Suzanne Takes Me Down. If anybody remembers that. One more, and I don't know why I played that song all day long, but it did. And stand up. However, I have experienced a day of Alice's Restaurant as well. All right, grab some water, set 2. I'm just rambling, gambling man. Okay. Round 2, only the rows. Heavy weight, pick it up. Bend over, in 3. I know, hold your furniture up. 2, and 1, go 12. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give a break. Bend over, rear delt flies. You can have your palms rotated open if you like on the second set or any set, or in a neutral position. Hips forward in 3, 2, go. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, strong abs. 6, 5, 4, 3, one more, 1. Good. Take a break. You can put the weights down if you'd like to take a break. I mean, obviously it's really quick because we're back on. In 3, get those weights. So adjust it for the combination. 2, bend over. 1, here we go. 1 row, One fly is one. Stand up if you'd like. Bend over, 2. Stand up. 3. Stand up. 4. And up. 5. And up. 6. Stand up. 7. And up. 8. 2 more. 9. 3 more. 10. Why are you hitting her? 11. You're not done. Did I say we were done? 1 more. 12. And back. Stand up. Put your weights down. Next exercises, I'll show you them. We're going to swing our arms back with weights. Hinge back. Come back up onto your toes. Shoulder height, not all the way up. Doesn't have to be all the way up. So back, 12 of these. Then we've got alternating knee up bicep curls. And then we've got a W curl, arms out to the side. Okay? So you can change the weights as needed or wanted. All right? First set. Hinging forward. Moderate to heavier. It's a little bit of momentum, right? We're just keeping the arms straight. They're not bending at this point. In 3, hinge forward, 2, 1. So swing, come on your toes, 1. Back, 2. Back to the downhill skier. 4. 5. Strong core, 6. 7. I'd love it if some of you turn to the side. 8. 9, so I can see. 10, your backs. 11. 12. All right. So if you turn to the side, I get an opportunity to see where your back is in space. All right, alternating knees. We can do an alternating bicep curl with it as well. So right knee, right arm, left knee, left arm. 3, 2, go. 1, 2, just work on balance. 3, 4, 5, it just fires up your core a little bit more. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, there you go, 11 and 12. Turn the palms open, shoulders open, palms out to the side, bend your knees, tailbone underneath you. In 3, 2, go. 12, all the way up down. 2, 3, I'm sorry, Rob, I think we might have done these yesterday. 4, whoops, 5, nice strong biceps for you. If you need to bring them forward, it's okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. Short rest in between sets. Do some jumping jacks if you want. It's not that long. Here's the secret. Not that long. Okay. So we go back to the hip swing. You guys, if you can, turn to the side so I can see. If you don't have the space, I get it. So I can see your body in space and make sure that you're not hyperextending or anything like that for your back. Good, Sin. Okay. So we're going to pick up those weights on your side if you can. In 3, 2, 1. Swing back. Come on your toes. 1, 2, 3. There. Looking good. 4, 5, 6. Perfect. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And down. Good. Control the weight back up. Good. All right. Alternating bicep, knee and arm. In 3, 2, go. Right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Turn your palms open After this, by the way, we're going to the floor. Turn your palms open in 3, 2, go. If you need to go to one arm at a time, if you need to turn your palms forward, or your shoulders forward, it's up to you. 4, 5, 6, 7, abs and strut, 8, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, okay. Good morning. Grab your mats. Keep your weights. Keep everything nearby. We're going to come down to the floor. So, with or without a weight for the first exercise, it's a bridge crunch. A bridge crunch. So as we lift our hips, hands behind the head, as we lift the hips, we lift the upper body as well. If you would like to put a ball between your knees, under your back, or a band around you, you're welcome to do that. And then we just move on to the side for crunches on the side. Alright, so this is a little bit of abdominal work. Michelle, you know I can't see you, right? Just so you know. I know you have that new camera thing set up, and Cindy, I can't see you either. Alright, tilt your pelvis. Squeeze your glutes, belly in. Arms behind your head. They don't have to be clasped, they could just be touching your temples. In 3, 2, go. 12. Try to get the upper body and the lower body lifted. 2, 3, belly in. 4, 5, 6. Don't let your head drop back too far, Karen. 7. So there's like space between your chin for your hand, between your chin and collarbone. 9, 10, 11. Hold up on 12, everybody. 12. Good, Maria. Hold it there. Release your hands. Release your arms to your heels, but your hips are still up. Your chest, your head and shoulders are still up in 3, 2, and 1. Lower down onto your right side. Onto your right side. Shoulder, hip, knee, ankle. So there's this side crunch that we're going to do. You can stay with your legs on the floor, or your hips up, or one leg or 2 legs up. So I'm gonna keep it with the legs together today, but you're welcome to keep it up. And we're just gonna lean to the side. We're gonna do something similar to this. I think it's in this class a little bit later as well. All right, so my hips are gonna come up, and I'm just gonna crunch. 3, 2, go. 12, 11. The hips are gonna wanna drop. 4. You can keep them down. 5, as long as you stay elevated in the torso. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, and switch sides. All right, so you had the choice. Legs, just upper body, add legs, add hips, hand behind your head. There's no dumping into the shoulder neck here, okay, wherever you are. All right, so everything is lifted. 3, 2, go. Crunch. 12, 11, 10, 9. Lifting a leg is not better. I'm just telling you. 8, 7. It just puts a little bit more outer hip in there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Body weight stuff can be really challenging. Always have some body weight with you so you can work out wherever you want. Hands behind your head. Now the elbows can be in as long as it's not pulling your neck forward, right? But or else out, or just maybe lightly touching the temples if you can't control it. All right, so the hips are going to go up, the head and shoulders are going to go up in 3, 2, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to hold the last one up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more, stay up. 12, let go of your hands, reach them forward, lift your head and shoulders and your hips higher for 3, 2, 1, onto your right side. All right, shoulder, hip, knee, ankle, bend the knees back, knee in line with the hip, left hand behind your head in the air, wherever you like it. Hips come up in 3, 2, go. 12, 11, 10, 9, don't dump into your shoulder, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, other side. So it really tends to kind of focus, get that isolation. Shoulder, hip, knee, ankle, hand behind the head. 3, 2, hips up if you want. 1, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, good. Let's just go on your back and do a little spinal twist. Bring the knees over to one side and twist for a breath or two. And then go over to the other side and twist for a breath or two. For those of you who are not going to stay, we're going to have a little bonus today of about 20 plus minutes of yoga. Bring your knees into your chest. The good news is you're kind of warmed up, so that's nice. All right, now, tricky. Lie down on your right arm. Left hand by your chest. Your head is down on the floor. Shoulder, hip, knees, and ankles. You're going to press with your left hand to lift you up and down. All right, so the top arm is in front of your chest, maybe a little further back for some. And all you're going to do is...
Deb, can you give an option? I can't do this. It hurts my hip bones too much.
Oh,
should I do like this with
yeah,
one leg?
do a single arm tricep.
Okay, thank
Skull
you.
crusher. Yeah, no problem. That's an option. Just if they couldn't hear it on the camera, I don't know. All right, so yeah, but lucky you that it hurt your hip bones. Doesn't appear to hurt mine. Okay, lie down on your arm, or Michelle's on her back. Anybody else who wants to share with that single arm tricep. All right, left hand is the workers. Michelle, 3, 2, go. Push up 1, 2, 3. So you're bending and straightening the left arm. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3 more, 10, 11, and 12. Good. If you're doing the single arm, you're going to your right arm now. And try to keep the, when you're doing the single arm triceps, for those of you doing it, I see a few, don't move your shoulder, just your elbow. On our sides, the rest of us lie down on your left arm, right hand by your chest, close, so you have almost an L shape with your right hand. 3, 2, go. 1, 2. You're probably not going to straighten the right arm as much as you would maybe like. 4, 5, unless you have like shorter arms. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good. Now, we're going to come to, no, I'm not ending my workout. Okay, we're going to come to your hands, forearms underneath you, legs up. We're going to roll side to side, extend the legs, come back to center, roll to the other side, extend the legs. All right, so you're on your forearms, but you're not putting weight into your neck. All right, so from the center to the side. In 3, 2, go. 1, bring it in. Switch sides. This is going to be 1, sorry. 2. 2. Get all the way side to side. Michelle, if you need to, just do, some kickouts. You can also sit up a little higher. 4, 5, 6, 7. You can also be doing, I'll just show you, keep going. You can do a sprinter like this if that feels better for you. 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, 1 more, is 12, and back. Hug your knees to your chest. Those of you who are doing a single arm tricep, You're gonna go back with your left arm being the worker. Everybody else roll to your right side. Lay down on your right arm. You can support your head a little bit if you'd like, but I think you're gonna get a little bit more out of it if you keep the arms straight underneath you. Left hand by your chest. Hips are one on top of each other. 3, 2, go. 12, 11, 10. You can also put the ball under your right hand and roll it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Onto the other side. So it's kind of a funky tricep push, right? Right hand if you're using a weight on your back. Lay down in 3, 2, go. 12. By the way, your obliques get extra work here. 3, bend. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3, 2, 1. On your backs, or on your forearms actually. So if, leaning back is not really working for you, you can also stay a little bit more upright and not hold on. You choose. So we'll go side to side. I'll show you both. Let's go. 1, 1, 2, 2. You could be here. 3. So your hands can be down instead of your forearms, or no hands. Look, mine, no hands. 6. Just turn your torso side to side. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. I gave you all 3 versions of that. 12. Okay, so you're going to prefer that to what's next. Come to your hands and knees. All right. Whew. So I think I may, okay, so we're going to stagger our arms, but we're going to alternate the staggering. So if you come to your hands and knees, arms over the wrists, knees over the hips, or hips over the knees. Step your right hand forward, one step. This is similar to, on the left hand, similar to what we just did on our side. So you're going to come down, do 1 push-up, change hands. The left arm's going to go out forward. So it's like that single arm tricep that we just did, that tricep dip that we just did. All right? Yeah, what are you doing? You're going to walk over the ball row? Okay. All right.
Where do you move the arm to
So it goes from it just steps forward. 1 hand pinned forward. It's staggered. All right?
Okay.
Good. All right. Hands under shoulders to start. Step your right hand forward. Tricep push up on the left arm. 1. Come back, switch. 2. Good. 3. Now keep the core nice and tight. 4. 5. So we're just stepping forward and back with our hands. 6 more. 6. 5. I'm just sliding. 4. It's a great padded mat, but it slides. 3, or I slide. 2. Just good outside. 1 more. And sit back and stretch. All right. Come onto your back with your heavy set of weights. Oh, there's a poor little lizard that's kind of stuck in here, poor thing. Oh. All right. All right, saving the lizards. What did I write? Fly and, okay. I can't see my writing. It's a chest fly. 2 arms. Oh, I straddle. Okay. Can't read my own writing. Legs up in the air. Arms up. As the arms open, so do the legs. Ready? Belly in, ribs down. 12 rounds. 3, 2, go. 12 reps. 12. 11. Now, if you're strong in your back and your core, and you want to take your legs a little further in front of you, that's up to you. 5. As long as your back can be maintained neutral on the neutral spine on the floor. As low as your legs want to go. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. What am I doing? All right. Legs up in the air. One weight. As the arms go back, the legs go out. Straight. If you can, with straight legs. If not, the knees are going to bend and you're going to come out. You're going to reach towards your shins. All right? Head and shoulders up, of course, is optional. In 3, 2, 1. So the arms and legs go back. We come up and crunch if you'd like. 2, come up. 3, again, that neutral position of the spine. So if you come back but your back is all arched, it's too far. 5, so it could be the arms too far back or the legs too far down. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Whew. All right. Back to the standing push-up. I'm sure it's everybody's favorite for the day. All right, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. This is the last set. Then we move on to some yoga. Right hand forward, just about a handprint. Left arm, if you can, keep it in close as opposed to turning the elbow out, hug it in. So it's more tricep again. 3, 2, go. 1. Of course, you don't have to be on your knees. 2, 3, belly in, ribs in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last 3, 10, 11, and 12. Press back on your backs. Heavy weights. Legs in the air. Arms in the air. Straddle the arms and kind of straddle the legs. Straddle the legs and kind of straddle the arms. All right, arms up, legs up. You can choose to be lower in your legs as long as your back doesn't arch off the floor. 3, 2, go. 12, 11, 10, belly and ribs down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, 1 more, and 1. Good. Take a short break. Legs are going to be in the air. You can use one weight. Legs up, arms up, weight up. As the arms go back, the legs go forward in 3, 2, go. 1, reach the top of your shin. 2, don't hit it. Keep your ribs down, don't pooch out your belly. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, no, Siri. Last 3. 3, 2, and 1. All right, good. Put your weights down. For those of you who are staying for some yoga, just move them out of the way. Lay on your backs first. We're going to give everybody a quick little stretch, so equal time for everybody. On your back, hug your knees into your chest, and stretch your lower back to the floor. Good. Take that straddle again. So legs come up, open the legs into a straddle flex point. Roll the ankle in 2 directions. Take your hands to the inside of the thighs and roll the thighs open. Good, now take your hands to the outside of the thighs, bring the legs in. Bring your knees into your chest, open your arms, turn the palms up. Shift your hips right, let your knees fall left. We did this earlier. Bring it a little higher to your shoulder for a little deeper stretch. And then come back up to the center. Shift your hips left, let your knees fall to the right. Again, bring the knees up higher if you'd like, a little deeper into the hip. And then return onto your backs. Hug your knees all the way to your chest. Rock on your spine side to side or make some circles. And lift your head and shoulders up. Rock and roll to sit up. Come back to your hands and knees. Oops, sorry. And then just tuck your toes underneath you, forward fold. Grab opposite elbows, sway side to side. Switch the cross of the arms. And stay in that forward fold, let it go, chin to chest. Roll through your spine, come up to standing. Roll the shoulders back and around, bring the arms all the way up. Interlace your fingers, turn the palms inside out, upside down. Lift to the right side. Inhale back, lift to the left side. Inhale back to the center, arms behind your head, lift your chest. Exhale, release the arms. Big breath in. And big breath out. So, thank you all. The fitness portion of your class has now ended. We're going to move into some yoga. So those
Thanks,
of you who are
Debbie.
staying, thank you. For those
Have a
of you
great
who are
day, everybody.
staying,
Have a good
have a
day.
good day. Bye, Julia.
I did.
Who's staying? Anybody staying?
I'm staying. Do we
Okay.
take our shoes off?
Yeah, take your shoes off. Pretend you're taking a regular yoga class because you are. And we're just going to sit up really quickly so that we can get moving. As I said, we're warmed up. This could be a regular Friday thing if you guys are available. Who knows, right? At this point it can be anyway, right? We'll play week by week. I want you to...
Thanks so much, Deb.
Oh, you're leaving?
I got called into a meeting, a call,
Oh,
but I
okay.
tried to keep up. Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks so much.
All right. Okay, so come back to the back of your mats. Open up your knees as wide as the mat, toes touching, aka child's pose. Push your hips all the way back to your heels. As I said, we're warmed up a little bit. If you have blocks, put them at the top of your mat and walk your arms out and make them energized in front of you. So we've got a nice amount of time to flow. But let's just come into this, a little bit peacefully coming out of the fitness portion of this workout today. Spread your fingers, push the heel of your hands down, fingers individually play down like a piano, and then spread your arms apart from each other and lower your belly towards the floor so get rid of any tension. Breathing in and out, a few more rounds right here in child's pose. Inhale, come to your hands and knees. Keep your arms a little bit out in front of you. Step your feet back, find a plank just for a breath, inhale. And then push your hips in the air, exhale, downward facing dog. Bend one knee then the other. Press the heel to the floor, shift the weight from one side to the other. And then find some stillness in a downward facing dog. Bringing your chest towards your thighs, your hips in the air. Chest down, breathe. Inhale, rise onto your tippy toes and walk just one footprint forward so your heels will likely touch the floor easier. Take your right hand to your left foot, shin or ankle, look under your left arm and rotate. Try to keep the hips centered while we rotate the torso. Hug the hips to the midline. Breathe in and out. Good, then release the right hand and do the same on the left side. Left hand to right hip, shin, ankle. Hug the right hip to the midline. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Release your hands. Keep the short dog as you walk your hands back to your feet. forward fold. I know we just came off of a forward fold. Let your head down, chin to chest. You can begin to straighten the legs a little bit. You are warmed up, so it's okay if it's in your body. Chin to chest, and roll slowly through your spine to come up to standing. When you get up to standing, roll your shoulders back and around a couple of times. Plant your feet firmly onto the floor. Inhale, stretch your arms overhead. Take a hold of your left wrist and reach up and over to the right side. Exhale. Come back to center. Inhale, take a hold of your right wrist. Come back up and over our left side. Inhale, back up, open cactus arms. Exhale, release the arms behind your back, interlace your fingers, knuckles down, heart lifts, and forward fold. Arms up overhead once again. Head comes down, knees can be bent a lot or a little. Exhale, lower the hands to the floor, look forward, inhale. Walk your hands to the front of the mat. Step your feet back a little further for downward facing dog, and bring your feet to touching. Inhale, rise up onto your tippy toes and lift your right leg in the air. Open your right hip and bend and straighten the leg a couple times. Walk the right shoulder down so that the shoulders are squared. Bring the right knee to the right elbow, tricep. And then send it to the middle and step it through. Turn your left foot on its side. Have a block on the outside of your left foot available. Okay. Take your left arm and windmill yourself open to the left side. Straighten your leg when you get there, toes up. Bend the knee, toes down. Straighten the leg with the toes up. Exhale, bend the knee, toes down. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend the knee. Hold here for warrior two. Tailbone underneath you, pull the left arm back, right arm forward. Let right thigh parallel to the floor. Think about the knee pulling open towards the pinky side of your foot. Reach your hands in two different directions. Breathe in, breathe out. Energize your arms. I know they just got worked out. Good. Without straightening your leg, take your left arm down, right arm up, lean back. Pull the left hip towards the right knee. Breathe. Inhale, lift up, reach out and over. Right hand on the outside of the right foot. Left arm to the sky for now. Right arm outside. Make sure when you're putting your hand on the block or the ball, which is a little more challenging, that you're not dumping all your weight into that arm. Good. Straighten your front leg. Move the block on its highest height on the calf. So a little bit further back, left arm up. Hug your right hip in and forward. Lift your right waistline up. Good. Yeah, I know, you're doing great, Marie. It's fine. Good. Look down with a straight leg. Inhale, come back. Right arm up, left arm down. Good. Bump the left hip towards the right. Strengthen your legs. Engage your quads. Exhale, bring the hands to the floor. Bend your front knee. Move your block and step back high to low plank. Chaturanga or skip or add. Upward facing dog into downward facing dog. Bring your feet to touch the back of the mat. Inhale, lift your left leg up and open the hip, bend and stretch. Exhale, bring your left knee, left tricep or elbow. Bring your left knee to the center, step it through. Take a block on the outside of your left foot, turn your right foot on its side. Open up warrior two for the moment, straighten the leg with the toes. Exhale, rebend, toes down. Inhale, straighten with the toes. Exhale, bend, knee down, foot down. One more time, straighten. And then find warrior two. Knee in line with the hip. Knee towards the pinky side of your foot. Right hip bumps under, so you're not dumping into the left side, but the hips are level. Reach in two different directions. Firm up your back leg. Gaze is steady. Breathe in and breathe out. And then bring your right arm to the back leg, left arm up. Breathe. Reach, again, the right hip bumps forward towards the left, so you're not dumping into this QL area of your waistline, well, by your waistline. And then inhale, come back up through warrior two. Reach forward, exhale, left hand on the left outer thigh, outside of the thigh, excuse me, on the outside of the ankle. The arm stays up in the air. Rotate your torso up. So tuck the tailbone under, back leg is firm, right arm is firm. Breathe in. And out, one more breath. Now listen, straighten your front leg, move the block on its highest height back one rung, so it's right by your calf. Stretch in all directions. Press down, bump the left hip in and up. Inhale and exhale, one more breath. You can look up, you can look down. Again, the weight's not into that left shoulder, so it should be very light there. Press down through your feet, inhale, rise up, right arm down, left arm up, and again, bump the right hip towards the left side body. Breathe in. Exhale, rebend your front knee, hands to the floor. Step back, step through vinyasa, skip it, add to it, meet in downward dog. Child's pose if you need it. Feet together. Inhale, right leg up, open up your hip. Exhale, knee to tricep. Knee to center, step it through. Turn your left foot on its side, grab your block. Inhale, open up, warrior two, exhale. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. This time the left arm's gonna go over your head. Spin the palm so the thumb turns up. Lift a little bit longer. Exhale, straighten your front leg, lift the left arm up. Lift the block with you if you have it. Hug your hips in, inhale. Look down at your right foot, bend your right knee, take the block with you, or send your right hand outside or in front of your right foot. Open up your hips to the left side, stack your shoulders, press firmly down. Inhale. Exhale, hug the hips in, rotate your torso. One more breath, your eye gaze is where you need it to be, up or down. Good. Empty the breath and soften the front leg. Step back into your triangle. Take the block with you if you have it. Inhale, press down, rise up, stand up, turn your right toes to the left, parallel your feet, take your arms behind your back, interlace your fingers, heart lifts. Exhale, soften the knees and forward fold. Hang your head down, shake out your tension in your neck, yes and no. Press the arms over your head. And I'm gonna sway a little bit through my hips. Inhale and exhale. Release the hands under the shoulders. Lengthen your spine, inhale. Exhale, fold your body in half. Walk your hands through your feet and press your chest towards your thighs. Inhale. And exhale. If you have a headstand, feel free to go into it. One more breath. Good. Inhale, lengthen your spine, walk your hands out. Turn your right foot forward, bring your hands on the inside of your right foot. Heel toe your right foot to the right side of your mat. Lower your left knee towards the floor. Keep your hip knee forward for this one. And drop down into your left hip, back of the top of the foot, shin down. Breathe. Inhale. If it feels good for your body, hands on the floor, forearms on the floor, or on a block. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhaling and exhale. One more breath. Inhale, bring the hands down if they're not. Bring your right foot back to the center if it's not. Tuck your left toes under, lift the left knee up, keep the hips low. Step into a plank position. Hold the plank for 3, 2, 1. Hips up in the air, feet together, back of the mat. Inhale, float your left leg high in the sky, open up the hip, exhale, bend and straighten a couple times. And then bend the left knee to the left tricep, shoulder. Bring the left knee to the center, step it through. Have your block on the outside of your left foot, turn your right foot down. Open up, warrior two, exhale. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle, left hand down. Now this time right arm spins up and over your head, palm down, thumb rotates up, torso opens up. Lift out of the left shoulder, out of the left waist, firm into your legs, breathe in, breathe out. Good, inhale, one more breath, exhale. Right arm comes up, inhale, take your left arm, spin the block on its highest height, tuck the tailbone underneath you, reach again in all directions, tailbone beneath you. Exhale, look down at your left toes, Take the block with you or not, left hand in front or to the side of your left foot. Right arm up, open up your heart, hug your hips in. Half moon balance, you're either looking at the floor or some of you will look at your back foot or your top hand. Good, try not to dump your weight into the hand that's on the floor. In fact, it doesn't have to even stay on the floor, right? It can be hovering. In 3, 2, soften your front leg. 1, step back gently to your triangle. Take your arm and block with you. Reach up, 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 up. Exhale, look down, come up to standing. Turn your left toes to the right side of your mat. Interlace your fingers the other way behind you. Knuckles down, heart lifts. Exhale, fold your body in half. Hang your head, reach your arms. You can shift your hips from side to side. This time I want you to take your hands to the outside of your feet. Lengthen your spine, inhale. And then pull yourself in half, exhale. One more breath. Your hips should go right over your heels. One more. Good, inhale, look forward, hands underneath you. Exhale, turn to the left side. Walk your hands to the inside of your left foot. Walk your left foot to the outside. Lower your right knee to the floor. Release the top of the foot. Good. Walk your hands down or stay up. And just drop a little bit deeper into this pose. And a little bit more hip opening. Breathe. Hands on the inside, right? Yeah. Left leg is forward, yeah. One more breath. If your hands are down, if your forearms are down, bring your hands down. And then bring your left foot back to the center. Tuck your right toes underneath you. Lift the knee up. Exhale, step to plank and hold for 3, 2, 1. Hips up. Downward facing dog, exhale. Walk your hands back to your feet, back of the mat. We've been here. Chin to chest, roll up like a rag doll, stand up, roll the shoulders back and around. Stretch the arms up, inhale, bring your feet together. Exhale, take the prayer to the heart. Lift your right leg in the air, open the right hip out to the right side, flex the foot, lift the knee, and place the foot above or below the knee tree pose. Left hip hugs in, hands to your heart center. Stand up nice and tall, and open up your tree branches if you'd like. Or fall over. Breathe. Good. Now inhale, hands back to prayer. Exhale, send your right leg forward. Lift the knee in line with the hip. Cross the leg. I'm not balanced. I'm so sorry. Cross the right leg over the left leg. Inhale, take the arms up. Right arm is held by the left hand and lift up and over to the left side. Bump your hips a little bit to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Open up the arms, bend the knees, forward fold. You've got the right leg crossed in front of the left leg, forward fold. Inhale, look forward. Now exhale, walk your hands back out to plank. Your legs are crossed. Left leg is behind right. See if you'd like to bend the elbows for chaturanga. Push back up or upward dog, downward facing dog. Uncross your legs. Walk your hands back to your feet. Forward fold, press down firmly, and ragdoll to stand. Bring the arms overhead. Inhale. Hands to prayer. Exhale. Standing nice and tall. Weight in the right leg. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Open out the left hip, flex the foot. And place the foot above or below the knee. Find stability. Find your balance. It's easy. Close your eyes. And stretch the arms into the air if you want to expand your breath. Expand your tree. Hugging hot towel. Inhale, prayer to the heart. Release your left leg. Take it forward and cross it over the right leg. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Right hand grabs left wrist. Up and over to the right side. Bump your hips out. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, soften the knees, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, walk forward. Plank position. Choose to stay or bring your knees down, or maybe you can do a vinyasa or a push-up. Hips in the air. This time, let's keep the leg crossed as we walk back. No big deal. There, poof, you did it. Now uncross the legs. Separate the feet max width apart. Bend your knees, drop your seat down in between your two heels. Place your arms on the inside, hands to your heart. Sit up nice and tall. Get your feet wider, yeah. Drop your tailbone right underneath you. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Hands down to the floor. Lift your hips up, turn your toes forward, and walk your hands to downward facing dog. Inhale. Feet come closer together. Exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg up, open the hip. Exhale, right knee to your right tricep. To the center, step it through. Turn the left foot on its side, grab your block. Open up, warrior two. Exhale. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle, hand on the outside, left arm up and over. Good. Inhale, left arm up, straighten your front leg, bring the block higher. Exhale, look down, take your right hand forward. We've been here, we know where we're going. Left leg up, open up the hip, but in case you don't, I will help you, I'll be your tour guide. Look down at your right toes. Inhale, bend your right knee, step back gracefully into triangle pose. Exhale, turn your feet to the left side, hands on your hips, forward fold. Peace finger grip around your big toe, look forward, inhale. Exhale, fold and bring your elbows out to the side, head down, hips over heels. One more breath. Release the toes, release the breath. Exhale as you walk around to the front of the space. Walk your right foot out, drop your left knee down. Now stay upright, kick your left heel to your butt, right arm reaches back for it, perhaps. It grabs it. And you choose, do you want to have your leg open a little bit or close? One more breath. Yeah. If you're holding on, let go. Release your hands, bring your right foot a little bit more to center. Tuck your left toes underneath you. Find plank for 3, 2, 1. Hips up in the air, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts up, open up the hip. Bend the elbow to the knee, or the knee to the elbow. Exhale, bring it center, step it through. You know where to put the block now. Take it to the outside of the foot, turn the back foot on its side. Warrior two as you rise up. Exhale, reverse the warrior. Inhale, reach out as far as you can. Then place the hand down, right arm overhead, spin the heart, spin the thumb, side angle pose. Inhale, bring your right arm up, straighten your front leg, take the block higher, triangle pose, exhale. Inhale, look down, take yourself into your half moon balance by moving your left hand forward a little bit more or to the side of your left foot. Hold and stretch and breathe. Find energy in all directions. One more breath. Soften the front knee. Exhale, step back gently. Straighten the leg, triangle pose. Inhale. Exhale, rise up to stand. Hands on the hips, forward fold in a wide-legged stance. Inhale, once again, peace finger grip. Exhale, forward fold, elbows out to the side. Again, if anybody wants to be upside down here, go up with your legs in the air, fine, go for it. Don't do it just because it's, an appropriate time. Do it because your body's craving it. Notice nobody's doing it. Okay, inhale, look forward. My body's not craving it either. Walk around to the front of the space. Walk your left foot a little further out. Lower your right knee to the floor. Stay upright for this one. Good, so get your hands on the inside and move your leg a little bit more. You'll have a little bit more space for this. Kick the right leg behind you. Left arm reaches out and back. And grab a hold of the foot. Breathe. Now I say grab a hold of the foot. You might not. So grab towards the foot. Drop your right hip down. Empty your breath. Empty the breath. One more. Good. Exhale, release your foot, release your hands, bring the left leg a little bit more to center. Tuck your right toes under, step back, high plank. And this time we're gonna lower all the way to the floor, knees down, all the way, belly down, whichever way you wanna get there. Inhale, low cobra, elbows squeeze in, top of the foot, shin down. Exhale, lower down. Inhale one more time, walk the hands back a little further, lift a little higher. Exhale, lower down. Walk your hands back a little further. Lift your chest up, come up onto the top of your toenails. Exhale, bring your knees to the floor, sit on your heels, child's pose. Reach back with your hips and forward with your arms. And then roll up. Take your legs off to either side. Spin your legs forward. Stretch out the flesh from underneath your seating bones. Feet out. Inhale, sit up tall. Use blocks if you'd like by your side. Bring the arms all the way up. Use a strap or towel. Exhale, or just reach for your toes. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Breathe. Slow down the thoughts, the breath, the actions. What a nice way to end our class today. So glad we could do this. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, reach beyond your toes, sit up tall. Exhale, tuck the chin to the chest, round your spine to come down. When you get there, hug your knees into your chest. Right hand on right knee, left hand on left knee. I'll turn a little bit this way. And make big opposing circles. And reverse. Hug your knees all the way back to your chest. Legs up in the air. Okay. Hold your legs up. You can have your arms underneath supporting your back if you'd like. Flex and point, roll the ankles. And then separate the feet just about hips width apart. And allow the body weight to sink down into the floor, the belly and the spine, ribs down towards the hips. So your back is in neutral. Now, if it's in your practice today, take your legs and spin them up over your head to the back of the room. Don't turn your head. Walk your shoulders underneath you. Either grab a hold of your opposite hands, or some of you will put your hands on your back a little higher than your hips if possible, and then lift the legs in the air. We haven't done this in so long. So I prefer that you're not, I happen to be in the shelf of my hips, but if you can go up higher, start to work your hands up, or you can be supported with a block underneath, or the ball underneath you. And just settle in for a few breaths here, just a nice inversion. Don't turn your head, don't think bad thoughts, just stay, breathe. Now from here, bend your bring your hands down to the shelf of your back. So you know that place where the waist and the hips are. Bend both knees. This is an option. Of course, you can take this from the floor. You're going to support yourself and come into a bridge supported right here on the floor. I'm going to turn around so my mat can support me a little bit better. And either you're going to stay with that, or take your hands to your shoulders, fingers point forward, come lightly to the top of your head, and then press all the way up into your big, beautiful, heart-opening back bend. Wherever you are, take another round of breath at least if you can. And articulate down. Knees to the chest. Right leg over left. Arms open up. Shift your hips to the right. Knees fall to the left. Twist. Yeah, I feel like we haven't done that in, I don't know, a whole pandemic and then some. Uncross your legs, come back to center. Left leg over right, grab the ankles, shins or toes, draw the heels in close. Inhale, open your arms, shift your hips left, let your knees fall to the right, twist. Good. Uncross the legs, come back to center, hug your knees in. And then slide your legs out in front of you, slide your arms overhead, inhale. Reach in all directions, bring the ribs down. Exhale, lower the arms by your side, let your legs sway open. And find your way for a peaceful few moments of Shavasana, the final pose of the yoga practice. Often said to be the most challenging pose because there's nothing to do. So breathe your body, start to slow down your thoughts, and find your way into Shavasana. I would love to keep you on for as long as you'd like for Shavasana. You may stay without me. Just turn off the sound, close your eyes, and take it into the earth. If you're ready to come up, start to make deeper breaths, bigger movements. Knees come in, roll to the side, come to sit, bring your hands to your heart center. And just bow down in gratitude for yourselves. And I'll bow down in gratitude to having you there with me. Thank you so much. Namaste. Have a great day. Everybody, whoever's home, stay fit, stay healthy.